If you're job hunting in 2025 and feeling stuck, overwhelmed, or like your applications are disappearing into a black hole, just know that you're not alone. In today's video, I'm breaking down the 5 biggest job search mistakes people are making this year and giving you clear, actionable strategies to fix them and to accelerate your job search. Let's go. Mistake number 1, using the same generic resume for every application. I'm guilty of doing this as well. This is one of the most common mistakes I've seen, and is usually made out of convenience. You've got one resume that you're proud of and you send it to every employer. But in 2025, that's just not going to cut it. The reason being is because nearly every company now uses AI-powered applicant tracking systems, or ATS, to scan your resume before a human even looks at it. If your resume doesn't have the right keywords, it's filtered out sometimes immediately. Let me give you an example. Let's say you're applying for a project manager role and your resume only mentions the role of team lead and coordinator. The ATS may not connect the dots. You'll need to include specific phrases from the job description like cross-functional collaboration or agile project delivery. Pro tip, just copy and paste the job description into a tool like JobScan. It'll show you which keywords you're missing and how to adjust your resume. JobScan can be a powerful tool when it comes to tailoring your resume to specific jobs. And if you're interested in JobScan, I'm not sponsored by JobScan, but I do feel that it's a very valuable resource for individuals looking for employment and also looking to tailor their resume to specific job roles. So just go to jobscan.co, and that's jobscan.co. On the homepage, you'll see 2 big boxes. In the left box, paste your resume. In the right box, paste the job description of the position you're applying for. Once both are in, just click scan and let the tool do its thing. In a few seconds, you'll get a match rate, and essentially what this match rate does is it provides your percentage of how closely your resume aligns with the posting that you entered in. Scroll to the bottom and you'll see exactly which keywords you're missing, whether your resume uses the right skills and phrasing, and even if you've got hard skills listed but not explained clearly enough. Now here's the key. Go back to your resume and revise it using the feedback. Add missing keywords naturally. Reframe your bullet points to reflect the language in the job post without copying it word for word, of course. This simple step can dramatically improve your chances of getting past the ATS system and landing interviews. Trust me, it works. I've had clients and friends go from crickets to callbacks in a week just by using this tool. Tailoring your resume takes a little extra time, but it makes a massive difference in getting seen. Mistake number 2, do not neglect your personal branding, especially on LinkedIn. In 2025, your online presence is your business card. When recruiters see your name, even if you were referred, they're going straight to Google, and 9 times out of 10, your LinkedIn profile is the first thing that they'll click. If it's outdated, empty, or just a copy and paste of your resume, you're missing a golden opportunity to stand out, especially with all of the layoffs that we have going on and all of the college graduates coming out and just people looking to move around in general with regards to employment in their career. A friend of mine, well, I guess you could say a client of mine, actually has 15 years of experience in finance, but his headline just said accountant. We updated it to say financial strategist, helping Fortune 500 save 15 plus million through smart budgeting and risk analysis. That alone increased his profile views and recruiter messages within days. Here's what you should focus on. Your headline should speak to the value you offer, not just your job title. Your about section should tell a story. who you are, what you've done, what problems you solve. Feel free to include rich media and results in your experience section. Think like charts, links, or project overviews, or even videos that you may have recorded. And don't just set it and forget it. Comment on posts, publish your thoughts, and show up consistently. That's how LinkedIn's algorithm and real people start noticing you. Mistake number 3, applying everywhere with no strategy. So many job seekers think the more resumes I send, the better chances I have. But sometimes that's true, but more likely than not, that's not true now with all of the technology we have. In 2025, quality matters more than quantity. Companies are now tracking your application activity, believe it or not. If you apply to every open job at one company, it sends a red flag to the recruiter. It can even get you filtered out. Let me give you an example. Let's say you've applied to 27 different roles at the same company. Instead of looking flexible or looking like a jack of all trades, you have to remember that there's an individual also looking at these applications. So instead of looking flexible, you look confused. No recruiter wants to guess what you actually want to do. What you should do instead is start identifying your target industries, ideal roles, and dream companies. This is called targeted job searching. Narrow it down to 10 to 15 companies that match your values, culture, and goals. Follow those companies on LinkedIn, comment on their posts, connect with employees, and tailor your outreach. Strategic job searching means fewer applications, but a much higher quality conversion. Mistake number 4, not using AI tools to your advantage. We're in the middle of an AI revolution, and it's not just for tech folks. Job seekers who know how to use AI tools are getting ahead faster. Imagine this. You're preparing for an interview. Instead of scrolling for answers, you could just use ChatGTP to simulate a mock interview with questions tailored toward the role you're applying for. It helps you rehearse answers, improve phrasing, and even spots gaps in your knowledge that you can hone in on. Here are a few tools you should try. Again, ChatGTP. Ask it to rewrite your resume bullet points, summarize job posts, or practice interview Q&A. I feel that it's best to have ChatGTP rewrite your resume bullet points after you utilize JobScan. JobScan has a free version and a pro version. The pro version is awesome, but the free version definitely gets the job done. Then there's also Teal HQ. Teal HQ helps you organize your job applications, track your progress, and store company research. Then there's JobScan again. JobScan compares your resume to a job posting and shows you how to optimize for the ATS. Then there's also LinkedIn AI. You can use it to write connection messages or pull a post summary to comment intelligently. And this isn't a begin all end all list. There's tons of AI technologies that you can utilize to help yourself as a job seeker. Just know that the best job seekers in 2025 aren't working harder. They're working smarter with AI. Mistake number 5, not managing your mindset or emotional energy. This part doesn't get talked about enough, but the emotional toll of job hunting is real. You send out 50 applications, get ghosted 45 times, and wonder, is it me? Am I not good enough? Rejection and silence can chip away at your confidence. And if you're not managing your mindset, it becomes harder and harder to show up motivated. I had a client who was getting interviews but always felt like they were faking it. We worked on confidence building exercises, mock interviews. Again, ChatGTP helps if you don't have anyone for this, and reframing rejection, which is huge because you have to learn how to take rejection. Within a month, their energy shifted and they landed the role they wanted. Here's how I would recommend you stay mentally strong doing your search. Set a daily routine that includes job search times and breaks. Practice positive self-talks, journal your wins, and even the small wins. Every little bit counts. It doesn't hurt to join a job search support group or work with a coach like myself to stay engaged. Use tools like Insight Timer, the Calm app, or Headspace for guided meditations to handle stress. I personally prefer the Calm app. I love it. Your mindset is your secret weapon. Do not by any means underestimate it. So this is my version of trying to make life a little bit easier for you guys out there doing your job search. So to recap, don't send generic resumes. Remember, even though it may be time consuming, tailoring a resume to a specific company shows that you are genuinely interested in that role. It also paints you in a better light with the recruiters. Don't ignore LinkedIn. Again, LinkedIn is literally like you marketing yourself to the world. There are tons of opportunities that are not being posted on traditional job boards that you can find on LinkedIn. And recruiters actually search for you on LinkedIn, which is why it's very important to make sure you're optimizing your LinkedIn profile. Don't apply without a strategy. If you apply without a strategy, you're going to feel burnt out. You're going to feel like you're not hearing back any responses. And that's probably what's going to happen because you're applying to a lot of jobs that really don't meet what you want anyway. You're just throwing resumes on the wall to see what sticks. Don't ignore AI tools. This is critical when it comes to your resume, when it comes to interviewing techniques, or mock interviews, or just building your confidence prior to an interview. You have to take advantage of these AI tools because everyone else is. And definitely don't forget your mindset. Your mindset is a powerful weapon, and you'll be surprised at what you can actually wield at times by just thinking positive and focusing on the outcomes that you want. Show up as the best version of yourself on paper and online. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more career tips, and share this video with a friend who's job searching right now. You've got this. Let's land that job. See you in the next video.